Hey there, it is Shanel here from the Heart and Soul with your weekly Oracle card reading for March 15th through the 21st, 2021. A little spiritual guidance to help you through this coming week. Last week was a little bit heavy, and I don't know about you, but it said communication issues, and I totally had a ton of them, and they were all technology based. Let's hope that this week was a little bit better. I was drawn to the Angel Tarot cards by Radleigh Valentine this week. And of course, we're going to pull 3 cards to see what the energy is for this upcoming week. I feel like that's number 1 already. Let's pull 2 more. And those are them right there. Okay. Put those down. Let's have a look at our cards. So card number 1. We're starting with a major arcana card. Major arcana cards represent major life changes. So I kind of feel like we might have a carry on from last week. So this one is Ego, Archangel Jophiel, a false sense of entrapment, being overly focused on material things, negative or fear-based thoughts. That one hits a little too far home today. Woo! All right, card number 2. Knight of Water, emotional, romantic, enthusiastic, and contemplative. Falling in love or wedding proposals, the need to balance emotions, and invitation to a social event. I definitely feel like emotions have been all over the place for the last week. And it feels like with this coming week, as we deal with some of the emotional stuff, it'll all come back into balance. And that's the spiritual journey that we're on right now. Card number 3. 4 of Air, time to rest or take a vacation, allow more time before making a decision. Meditation may provide answers. Interesting, this one is coming up. As I said, we're feeling this slowdown of energy coming, and it's already begun to happen. So anything that wasn't put into motion already last week will be much more slower going. It'll have a slower response time, a slower pickup time in happening if it's not already been set in motion. So basically think of it like this. If whatever speed something's already moving at, it will continue at that speed. So if it hasn't gotten off the ground yet, that energy is going to hold there at that ground level. If you've taken a few action steps and things are manifesting, then it's going to continue at that quicker manifestation pace. This is going to be frustrating for some people, especially those who finally or are still finally making a decision, because it feels like there's some people that are really holding on to fear. They're really holding on to indecisiveness. It's almost as if we don't make a choice, then it's just going to all go away. And that is not the case at all. So it's important to make a decision and make a choice to start moving in the direction that you are meant to move into. It's important that we step out of the emotion of ego and step out of the emotion of fear. Both of these will get us stuck in places we don't want to be. It is important this week to slow down. That was the theme of my yoga class last night and will be all week long. Join me at De La Soul Yoga if you need a practice this week. That is slow and intentionful. They're all online. Shameful plug. Sorry, guys. I love teaching yoga. This week asks us to take time for meditation, to go inward, to connect to our spirits, our guides, our angels, our divine connections, because they're all coming forward. I can feel mine all surrounding me right now, showing me the importance of our support system on the other side. Our divine team is got your back this week. So make sure you're calling on that divine team and asking the questions that need to be asked, to stop and listen. Be quiet and listen to the answers they have for you. And when you actually are quiet enough to hear them and accept them and be open to them, then you will be able to assimilate them and begin to move forward, and not until then. Again, there is a lot of people fighting up against it right now. They are fighting against moving forward. They're fighting against stepping into their power. We're fighting against walking our truth, really walking a path of freedom and joy by stepping into it. Yes, it can be scary, it can be hurtful, it can be painful, it can be sad, it can be angry, dealing with the emotions of the past, dealing with the things that we're fighting against, the blocks that come up to move us forward. Yes, but there is magic. Everything you have ever wanted is on the other side of fear. So I suggested last week, if you were watching my social media, what if you could find motivation in your fears? So instead of feeding the fears, stepping out of it, detaching from it, being able to see it from a distance, not allowing it to hold it close, but holding it at arm's length away and actually being able to see it for what it is. And then find some motivation in conquering it. Finding motivation in taking one tiny baby step forward. Because that motivation is there. That fire is in you. Because it's so important right now. Again, your divine team, your light beings are here and they are cheering you on and they are here to support you, but you need to ask for their help. They will not interfere. So ask for it, meditate, get connected, go for a walk in nature, lay in Shavasana. Whatever it is that you need to do to get connected, do it this week and do it often this week. It is so important to your spiritual journey, to your spiritual growth, and to your spiritual adventure. Because man, it is good. It is so good. Thank you for letting me be your spiritual tour guide and giving you a little glimpse at what to expect on the roadmap for this coming week. Please like, subscribe, follow, all that good stuff. It is so important and it means the world to me. I love seeing your comments. I love engaging with you, whether it's through DMs or comments. Thank you for reaching out to all of you that do. I so appreciate it. I do have a Night with Spirit coming up on the 27th. It's a Saturday from 7 to 9 p.m. You can check that out on my website, www.fromtheheartandsoul.com. Yeah, I think that's everything. It feels like it's going to be another heavy week, people. Just hold on. Reach out for support, whether that's your light beings or somebody here on this side. Definitely reach out for support if you need it to get through this coming week. I promise you, everything you've ever wanted is on the other side of fear, on the other side of all those blocks that you are going to work so hard at tearing down this week. You've got this. I've got you. It's going to be good. I promise. From my heart and soul to yours, have an amazing week.